I've just done a short video here that will highlight some resources that might be of use to you, especially if you're at home with primary school kids over the next few weeks and months during lockdown. Some of these online resources are brilliant and might be of help to you as you try to keep the kids entertained all day. First thing I would do is, if you're on Facebook, then to search for a Facebook page called Growing Young Disciples. It is a brilliant Facebook page that's posting resources pretty regularly that can be used throughout lockdown. So they post things like sort of live stream events that you can tune into. They're posting some helpful videos, articles that can be read or used by both parents and kids. So there's lots of really helpful content there. If you like that page on Facebook, then you'll be getting a steady flow every couple of days really of resources that you can use during this time. Second thing then is, if you're on Pinterest, I don't even think you have to have a Pinterest account to be able to access this, but if you go onto Pinterest and search for Grace Community Church, Families, Children and Youth, you should get this page that comes up. It's a children's worker called Tamar Pollard, very experienced children's worker. She co-authored Epic Explorers, the Holiday Bible Club material we used a few years ago in Hill Street. She's put together a brilliant Pinterest board here with lots of helpful articles to talk to children about, and some ideas for family devotions, some live events that are happening, some brilliant Easter ideas. We're right on the cusp of that now. Some sermon sheets that might be helpful for tuning into the Sunday services, activities for kids there, some videos to watch, music to listen to, some teenage resources as well, and then just a general plethora of resources that can be used for homeschooling, listening to, and I'm going to talk about one of those podcasts just in a second. Third thing then, there's a website called 10 of Those, who are really a Christian book company. They are producing a free kids activity download each day. The way to access that is when you go to the 10 of Those homepage. It'll look like this. If you go to menu, down to kids activities at the bottom, you'll have the free download each day. So today's, I've downloaded it there, is a cross maze. That's pretty easy, I think, for most primary school kids to be able to do that, certainly older ones anyway, and does give you a bit of an opportunity to talk about the Easter story. Fourthly then, there's a website called faithinkids.org that you should definitely check out. Not only are there lots of brilliant resources here, the best thing I think about this website is the podcast. So if you click on podcast, you should be able to do this on your phone actually as well. There are two podcasts that Faith in Kids do. One is for parents and one is for kids. The parents one is really a chat about how to be passing on faith to your children. Well worth a listen to. They're short episodes. And the kids one, I guess, is a bit like a Sunday school lesson. It's done in about 17 or 18 minutes. The guy who does it, Ed Drew is his name. He's a very experienced children's worker. He is brilliantly engaging as a Bible teacher. Your kids will love that, so that's worth checking out. Next up, we have this brilliant resource from Crossway, an American publisher, who have produced Big Picture Bible Crafts. It's a PDF of 101 simple and amazing crafts to help teach children the Bible. So you'll see here in the index there are hundreds of them. Okay, well, 101 actually, but 248 pages. Lots and lots of things for mums and dads to do with little ones. They have full list of supplies, very detailed instructions. You will need a printer for some of these in order to be able to print out some of the different bits and pieces, but it's a super resource that's well worth checking out. You can search for that, just search for Crossway Biblecraft PDF, or you can send me a message and I'll send you a link to it. Some of you have maybe heard of a website called GoMinnow.com. It's really like a Christian Netflix for kids, and they have lots and lots and lots of brilliant shows that kids can watch. So let's see, there are tons and tons and tons of different things for kids to watch here. You do have to subscribe to that. It's $6.99 a month. So something like £5, just less than £5 a month, which during lockdown might feel like £5 well spent. The other website that's good for watching videos on is this website, Clayton TV. It's got lots of content for adults, lots of sermons, preaching, conferences, but if you go to find programs, it will eventually bring you up this huge list of names, and if you go to browse kids, you'll have lots of kids music, lots of kids Bible stories, some fun stuff for kids to do, my story teaching bits. If you go to the kids Bible stories, there are lots of videos here that can be watched, including the Jesus Storybook Bible and some other Bible story videos that might be useful for your children. Final Christian resource that I want to point you to is CEF have produced some stay-at-home resources. So there are lots and lots and lots of things here: activities, Bible lessons, daily devotional, memory verses to learn, missionary stories, songs by our very own Shelley. So there's lots of stuff that you can avail of there that will be helpful over the coming weeks. And then finally, if you find yourself doing a little bit of homeschooling, someone has pointed out this website to me. I'd never heard of this before, but it looks really useful. So it's called wideopenschool.org. If you go to this and click We Are a Family, so it's a little bit American, as you can see, but if you go for grades preschool to 5, that's the category we're in, and you click on, you've got lots of different options there. Those are different subjects and areas to look at. Let's say we click on daily schedule. You have some options to watch in the morning, some suggestions for what to do at midday, and some afternoon activities that you can either watch or do, go on a field trip, for example, in the backyard. Some evening entertainment, including nightly ritual of a bedtime story. So that's wideopenschool.org. Tons and tons of resources there that maybe have helped you. There's loads of stuff out there. I'm very conscious of that we haven't covered everything, but hopefully you'll find some of this useful. If you've got any questions, please don't hesitate to give me a shout. Thanks guys, bye.